Samuel Cork hid behind his curtains as the protesters gathered outside his home. How could he have spent the county's money so irresponsibly? The city's finances are in shambles due to a series of poor decisions. The mysterious demolition of the junkyard, the outsourcing of multiple city services, and the ill-timed promise of lower taxes to attract highly educated newcomers. These missteps have led Skibidi Village down a dangerous path of debt. With unemployment soaring above 20%, the local businesses are suffering, and many beloved mom-and-pop shops are closing their doors. Samuel Cork refuses to let his community or his legacy crumble. Determined to turn things around, he's using his charisma and connections to strike deals with office and industrial companies, enticing them to set operations in Skibidi Village. He's even offering large plots of land for diverse uses like agricultural, real estate, and waste management. In today's episode, we'll take bold steps to expand Skibidi Village. We'll develop a new area dedicated to industrial and office use, carefully divide the land for future growth, and establish essential city services to reduce reliance on external sources. To start off today's episode, we're just going to go ahead and delete this cargo terminal. And I know everyone's upset about that. I'm so sorry, everyone. But we're just going to delete that there. And just flatten out this road for ourselves. Maybe delete this a little bit. Delete this as well, and we're just gonna make this here into 2-lane highways, and we're gonna put them kind of close to each other, maybe even 0.5, and turn this off. I want to keep it basically pretty straight. Don't know why it's saying this error. So I'm just gonna go to about there actually, and then just do this here. And honestly, I don't like how close those are, so I'm just going to do 0.5 instead. And then what I want to do is go ahead and map out where I want this intersection to happen. And I think it's right here. We've got a power line in the way, so we'll just do it here. Extend that out. And then we'll just bring this down before we curve this around. Looks good. And then I'll just bring this straight here. And then we'll unlock up some tiles for ourselves. Maybe just this entire portion here. Maybe delete a little bit back. And we'll just curve this in. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Something like that. We'll delete this. We'll place this here. Ah! Okay. All right, there we go. There we go. And then we'll just go ahead and slope on down here. Turn this off. And then I think the goal is to get it to go this way. So we'll just put this here. And then bring this just straight in. Cool. And then I just want to go ahead and map this out with anarchy just so I know it's good. We'll do something like that there. And let's try and get it a little bit more straight. All right, and then yeah, let's just purchase these tiles over here as well. I don't know why I did all of that, but we'll just ignore that. And we'll purchase those, and then we'll look at our oil really quick and just see where that's at. Go to our specialized industry, look at oil drilling, and it's like right here. So kind of want this road to go behind it. So let's just flatten this out. And then we'll just go from here to here. And then just bring this around. And then we'll just end this here for now, and I'll just wrap this around. Cool, and then I'll just connect these in. Simply, should be pretty easy. Cool. And then I think our next goal is to just go ahead and divide this land up. So we're going to use the PLS system, or the Public Land Survey System. And if you guys don't know what that is, it's a system that Thomas Jefferson popularized and named after a Jeffersonian grid. But basically he wanted to divide the US into 6 mile by 6 mile rectangles. And yeah, he did this because he wanted each person to have their own sense of agency and have their own land where they don't have to worry about the government and everything can be perfect. Obviously, that didn't work out, and the hills happened, so everything's not perfect. But we're going to try and imitate that in our own city. So we're just going to go ahead and use this as our, if you guys know what the system is, this is our prime meridian and this is our baseline. So we're just going to go from this corner and kind of grid out this entire section. I know that's a big task. I'm not gonna do it all today, but I'm gonna grid it all out, but I'm not going to zone it all in. It's just so it has that like historic bones. So it's not like this area might be nice, but I don't like how squarish it is. I kind of want it to be more like natural. So we're gonna have that, and we're gonna keep those roads in kind of. Obviously, if things work out better, we're gonna delete some, but yeah. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're gonna use our alleys, turn on our grid here, and we're going to start off from this corner. So we're just going to go 64 meters, and we're going to do our 64 by 64. We're going to map that out there. Or actually, let's just turn on anarchy for a sec and pause the game, and we'll just get that first road right in there. And then I'll just delete all of this. Then we'll go from here, and we'll go down 64 units again. And then I'll just go ahead and curve these into each other. And I'll just kind of follow this coastline, honestly. For this part, at least. We'll stop there. we'll go over 64. And I'm gonna go ahead and place all of these guys down. I'm gonna try and keep it kind of balanced. So we're just gonna do one of each right now. We got all of those farms placed now, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the area tool and spread these all out kind of how I want them to be. We'll purchase these tiles as well. That looks good there. Now we just gotta connect our water and sewage, and I'm gonna use these electrical wires here. And I'm just gonna go from maybe here. Maybe we can just go all the way from here all the way around. So we'll just start off here. And we'll stick to 90-degree angles. Cool, we got all of our roads connected and a new water pipe connected. I'm also gonna place a groundwater pumping station, and we're gonna put that just maybe right here. Just connect this in. Right there. Looks nice. And then maybe we can put in a small coal power plant as well. So let's put one of those maybe right here. Let's put it a little bit farther back. Let's put it here. And we'll do it a little bit off the road. And then just connect this all in. Something like that. And then we'll just connect this to our high voltage lines. Right about there. And then I can just delete probably these excess pipes here. Now I know we do need sewage, so we should work on that. So I think there's still a pipe connecting everywhere, so we're just gonna leave that happening. But we shouldn't need the power line, but I just kind of like how they look. And honestly, truthfully, you can't even really see them, so. Oof, this road is a little bumpy. I'll smooth this out in just a second, but let's go ahead and start putting in some of our new industry. I think I'm gonna use this tile, maybe add another one over here as well. So let's just go ahead and do that. So let's purchase a couple more tiles. So we'll purchase these 4. And I'll just go ahead and extend this grid a little bit further. All right, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and make some little landing pads for our, or actually, I'm gonna grid this part out. Maybe we can, let's see, I'll put you back here. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and grid this out, kind of similar to before, but we're gonna do 24 instead. So we're gonna do 16, just extend that way. Something just like that. And then just bring these rows down. Or actually, let's not bring them all the way to the main road here. We'll cut them off here. And that way we can have some nice little, I'll try to make them look a little bit different. I won't make them look like they're all just placed down in a grid, so. Then I'll put a couple more little factories here as well. We'll extend the road out here, maybe one off from this path as well. We'll just do it there. And then we'll just say that they can zone here, but they can't zone on this road. A couple more little office buildings. And we'll just put some parking lots in as well. And for this guy, we'll just do our own. So yeah, that's about the extent I think I want to do that for right now. Pretty pleased with that. And as you can see, it's autumn now because I accidentally left the game on fast forward. And yeah, but I like it. And I'm going to detail this in a little bit, but we need to put back our cargo terminal as well. And we'll put that, let's see. We'll put this right off of this road here. Make sure we're not going up this hill here. We'll do that there. And then I'll just go ahead and bring that in with that here. Let's go back to our railroad, our tracks. Just extend this, put our terrain back on. And then I just need to bring this straight across, so I'll just flatten this out. And that should just let me just go straight across. Perfect. And then it should just be as easy as just bringing this over here. And bringing this one straight this way. But what we need to do first actually is pause the game and change this here. So we need to delete this entire segment here. We'll keep that as a little guide road, but we need to dig out just a little section here. So let's just push the terrain down. We know this is 303. We'll try and go to 293 and we'll grab that height. And that looks a little bit much, so we'll just do about to there. Smooth out that portion. And then we'll just delete this road a little bit back, or this track, I should say, and then just slope on down, and then get this to slope on down as well. Or maybe even just slope up for ourselves. And just push this back. Okay. That should be good. And so let's try and get this across and see what we're looking like. Actually, I should probably connect this in first. And then yeah, we'll just go ahead and connect this back. Looks like we still are a little bit, let's see, let's flatten this out here as well. Let's see what we're doing now. Still going down. So let's, I guess I'll lower it again, I guess. So let's just push this down just a little bit more. Maybe just here. And that should be ample space. So I'll just go ahead and draw this straight across. And then slope this down here. And then I'll just go ahead and connect this all back together. All right, we got that all connected. It goes underneath here now, so I shouldn't even worry about that. And then we'll just do this. And that should be all nice and good. What we're gonna do now is just try and get a little bit of a parking lot around here. So let's find the corner of this building. And it doesn't matter if it intersects, I feel like, because I feel like if you work here, you're probably used to trains, so you should be totally fine. Do something like this, and we'll go ahead and put a parking lot in here. And I want it to face Glatch Lane. So we'll just put that there. And I guess, once again, I'll make my own parking lot for this area. So I'll just put this like this. And yeah, we got that done. And let's put our landfill back as well. So we'll put this somewhere where it won't really matter. Maybe like here. And we'll just map this out. Looks like it's intercepting a power line. So we'll just try this again. And that should be fine. All right, so it looks like we got all of our city services back in. We got a water pumping station. We have the landfill. We got farms. We got our industry over here that I'm pretty proud of. And so, yeah, I think we'll just put in some forestry really quick as well. So let's scout a good area for that. Honestly, looks like up here is pretty nice. So it would be pretty nice if it was right behind it, or I could put it over here. No, I want to do my little city over here. So let's put it right here. Let's look at the terrain really quick. It looks like we're relatively flat. So let's just purchase this. These tiles here. And yeah, I'll put it here. I was scouting out for a little second if I wanted to put this here. We'll flatten, let's see, this is 304. So let's try and find, let's just flatten it out here. This little pad for ourselves. And then I'll just expand this road out a little bit. So let's just go with the road that the train is on, and we'll just expand this just straight on up. And then we'll flatten it out here. And then just slope up to there. And that should be fairly simple. And then there's where I'll start to curve this road. And we'll just curve it right back down. And we'll just end that right there for a second. And then just have a gravel road, or no, we'll just do an alley. We'll have it kind of twist up here. And then what I want to do is just clear all these trees. I know it seems pretty crazy if we're going to put our forestry here, but I am gonna make kind of I kind of want to be more like a plant store. I love plants. So I'm gonna have the trees in kind of arrangements over here just to kind of emulate that. So we'll delete all of these and maybe even just purchase this tile as well. Just delete a couple more. And then yeah, we're gonna make that into kind of like an orchard kind of area. So I'm gonna go ahead and map out some trees for ourselves. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the forestry surface down just so we know where to go. Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna fill out this area right here. All right, and it's pretty cute. I think I want to put a little parking lot right here as well. Let's turn off this for a second. And we'll just place this, get a medium one in here. Looks like we can. And I honestly want it to be right here. So I'm just gonna move this back. Just place this right across the street here. And that is totally fine for me, in my opinion. And I'll just go ahead and bring these trees in as well. So yeah, that looks pretty good over there in my opinion. And I'll just name this, let's see, Planty Plant Store. How creative is that? So yeah, we'll push play. Everything should be fine. And I'm gonna go ahead and make our routes in and out of town again for our cargo. So we'll go from here to here to all the way over here. And we'll just mark these all. And that should be totally fine. And I'll just do one in the opposite direction, I guess. Cool. Looks good, looks good. I think what we're gonna do last is just grid out this little area. So I'm gonna go ahead and convert back here, honestly, all the way down. Or we'll keep it as this for now to emulate that small town feel, and then we'll upgrade as we go along. So we'll just do 12 by 10 for our grid. So this is 12. And it will go down 10. Wait. Let's try that again. So we'll do over 12, down 10. And I'll just fill out all of this really quickly. That all gridded out. I'm gonna leave this part empty for now. But yeah, we're just gonna do this. Keep it kind of small. Let's look at our unemployment rate actually, because it was pretty bad when I first started this off. Just so we know what we want to place. So we got 1.2. So yeah, we're gonna place mostly residential over here. And I'll try and do European so it looks a little bit different. And we'll do smaller houses. So maybe 3 by, maybe 2 by 4. I think I'm gonna leave it at that right there. That's probably a lot of houses that we placed. Depending, actually no, we have the demand. Let's just do it. All right, I am pretty pleased with that. We're gonna fix this as well in our detailing section, as well as detail around here. I'm pretty pleased with how small this looks. Let's go ahead and create a district around all of this here. All right, and here we got Cedar Springs. I like that. And I'll just go ahead and name this farm area as well. All All right, with all of that done, I'm gonna go ahead and start detailing and fix this as well. Um, yeah, I named this Chestnut Glen. I didn't name these two, but I created a district around these three. So Cedar Springs, I might keep this one the same. I kind of like it. Yeah, but this is our small little town. It'll obviously expand, and I'll connect it into here later on and expand it that way. But I'm pretty pleased with that. It looks super realistic. And now I just want to add trees and whatnot. So you guys just sit back and enjoy. All right, welcome back. I finished this all out. I didn't really do anything over here. I wanted to still maintain that small town vibe and just be kind of empty, that it's pretty fresh. So I let it stay like that. But over here, I did a whole bunch. I kind of went all in over here. So I expanded all of the parking lots to make it feel like each one is connected. I really like this one here. So it goes around there. For our little part there, I'll fix that in just a second. But yeah, pretty pleased with that. Got all of our farms as well. They look amazing. And yeah, if you guys have any tips I can use to update this, please feel free to drop them in the comments. But yeah, oh, also let me talk about this. I put mulch here, kind of, and the trees here as well, so it kind of like maps it out. I think that's pretty cool. And then yeah, that's pretty much today's episode. We'll look at our production, and looks like we're in a surplus. I honestly forgot to put the oil in today, but we'll do that in the next episode. As you can see, we are all good on livestock here. But yeah, that's it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Um, this mess of an episode. I have ADHD once again, so I go all over the place. But yeah, you guys have a great day, night, morning, wherever you are in the world. Good night. Peace.